So today's video, you need to keep a constant eye. Do not walk away for anything. If your kids are screaming, they're going to scream. If your dog is barking, he's going to bark. Do not walk away from this recipe. Today we are making Eat More bars. First things first, line a tray 9x9. I sprayed it a bit to hold the parchment in with some non-stick spray. Set it aside. Small pot. Into the pot, corn syrup. Little trick, if you're like me and you have metal measuring cups, I said it before, use some non-stick cooking spray in your measuring cup and the corn syrup will come out like it's any other liquid. I'm going to add a little bit more because that was just under a cup. There we go. Now basically you want to heat this up and get it nice and hot, almost to a boiling point. Okay, I don't know if the camera will catch it, but it's starting to steam a bit. To this, adding about 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. And as you all know, when it comes to peanut butter in our household, we normally don't measure it, we just add it. So, add peanut butter. Let that melt down. We're also going to add a splash of vanilla. We'll get this melted down. Now be very careful. This is obviously very hot. Corn syrup, basically molten sugar, is going to be very hot. You want to keep constantly stirring, scraping the sides. Use a spatula for this. Once the peanut butter is melted, watch closely. You're going to let this come up to temp. You want bubbles. You want a few bubbles. You don't want a roiling boil, but you want it just for bubbles to start breaking the surface, which, as you can see, doing so right there. Now, to this, 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. You can use milk. I'm using semi-sweet. Stir those in. You want to get these melted. Once the chocolate is melted, like so, you want to keep stirring so it doesn't stick and burn. You want it to bubble for about 4 minutes, give or take a few seconds. Okay, 4 minutes, off the heat. This is where we now have to work fast. You see the chocolate mixture is still bubbling. About 2 cups of peanuts in. Start stirring, just like so. Now these peanuts are roasted, salted. I like the contrast of saltiness against the chocolate. I'm gonna grab our pan. Dump everything in. Spread it around. These are going to be thick to a degree. And even if you want, there you go. Now, leave this at room temperature for a few hours to cool down. Do not put it into the fridge yet. Just leave it at room temperature, let it cool down until it's completely cooled, and we'll take it out of the pan and slice it. Alrighty, so as you can see, I have 8 more bars out. Came out pretty good. Now you're going to need a very sharp knife. Or you could probably use a pizza cutter, but we are not. Just like that. I would say 3s. And there you go. 8 more bars. Now to store these, single layer wax paper, another layer wax paper. You can put them in the fridge, they'll get hard. So before you eat them, take them out for 10 minutes or so, and then enjoy them. And that's it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.